Hello friends, in this video we will study an application of Gauss's law in electrostatics. I hope you are already familiar with the Gauss law and the concept of electric flux. Electric flux through a surface is defined as integral of electric field with respect to area of the surface for any given surface. Gauss's law states that if we have a closed surface enclosing certain charge and there is some electric field in the region which may be due to charges inside the surface or charges outside the surface, then electric flux through the surface is given by 1 upon epsilon naught times net charge enclosed by this surface. While applying Gauss's law, certain points must be kept in mind. Now, when we calculate electric flux, we use this expression. This is a surface integral of electric field. Basically, we are calculating integral with respect to area element, hence this is called a surface integral. So left side in statement of Gauss's law represents surface integral of electric field for the given surface upon which we are applying Gauss's law. Now this has to be a closed surface, so we can put a circle on the integral to indicate that this integral has to be evaluated for the given closed surface. On the right hand side we have net charge enclosed inside the surface divided by epsilon naught. Epsilon naught is permittivity of free space if the surface is placed in vacuum. Now, first point that must be kept in mind, that on the left hand side of Gauss's law statement, electric field is total electric field due to all the charges present in the region, whether inside or outside the surface. Basically, this point creates certain doubts in the mind of students at times. This is because statement of Gauss's law says that we have to consider only net charge inside the Gaussian surface. Now, students sometimes begin to believe that electric field that is whose surface integral is being evaluated, or flux through the Gaussian surface, is also only due to charges inside the surface, but actually, according to Gauss's law, electric field, it is the net electric field due to all the charges present in the region. So it includes all the charges inside as well as outside the surface. Second point, while applying the Gauss's law, is obvious that on the right hand side we have to consider only net charge and enclosed within the surface. Q net is the net charge enclosed within Gaussian surface. Now, third point follows as a conclusion of first 2 points, that whenever we wish to apply Gauss's law to a closed surface, whether it is a real surface or imaginary surface, then we should take care that the surface does not pass through a discrete charge. For example, we have certain number of discrete charges in the region. Now there is a surface passing through this charge Q1. Certain charges are enclosed within the system, within the surface, and there are few charges outside the surface. Now this charge Q1 creates a problem. Now should I consider it within the surface or it is outside the surface? So since it is exactly on the boundary of the surface, there is ambiguity regarding how to consider this charge. So care should be taken to never make the Gaussian surface pass through a discrete point charge. If, however, we have a uniform distribution of charge, suppose we have a line of charge having linear charge density lambda, then Gaussian surface is allowed to cut this line of charge, because exactly at the point of intersection, whatever charge is present, its own contribution to the calculation of flux or to the calculation of net charge inside the surface will not be significant, because theoretically this charge will be infinitesimally small, because point has no length. So a uniform distribution of charge, if we have to apply Gauss's law, then Gaussian surface can cut the distribution at any place. However, for discrete charges, it should never pass through a point charge. So that is the third point to be kept in mind while applying Gauss's law. Should not pass through a discrete charge. Fourth point regarding this statement is that we are applying it only when the Gaussian surface is present in vacuum. This statement of Gauss's law is applicable only for the case when charges as well as the considered Gaussian surface is in vacuum. Anything else that we need to keep in mind? I don't think so. This should be sufficient. In the next video, I will consider an application of Gauss law. Thanks for watching. Stay connected for my next video. Bye for now.